according to the Bible. Remember Moses? You know Moses in the Red Sea? That was us. That was our lineage, okay? Okay, let me show you this in Habakkuk real quick. Alright? Okay, this is Habakkuk. No, I'm from well, I was born here, but my background, I'm really an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin, okay, which you would call a so-called Caribbean for Jamaica, you know, in that place. Sorry, these pages get all stuck here. Okay, this is Habakkuk 2, and I'll start at verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Okay, so these people, these Edomites, okay, that's their nationality according to the Bible. Edomites of Diablo, right? Their soul, right. It's speaking about their soul, right? Their soul is not upright. Their soul is not righteous. It's wicked, okay? But the just shall live by faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. You said that he went into Iraq to take the oil, right? You go into Iraq, he wants to go into Syria, he goes to all these, in Africa, he goes to all these different places, South America, and steal the natural resources, right? He doesn't keep at home. He get this place. This was not his place before. This was the place of the so-called Native Americans, right? So he does not keep at home, right? And it says, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and could not be satisfied. He can't be satisfied. He can never have enough. He has everything on the earth, but he still wants more and more and more. You understand? That's why they're still in Iraq to this day. How long ago was 9/11? That was 17, 18 years ago. Why are you still there? The conflict is not finished. You don't forgive now? 18 years, almost 20 years. Those people are still dying over there. You understand? And it says, as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all people, all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his? Did they not take that which is not theirs? That oil in Iraq? That's not theirs. Right, so woe, which means destruction. Okay? Destruction and death unto them, which taketh that which is not theirs. That's what they've done across the whole planet Earth. Okay? That's why I say they are Diablo, El Diablo. Okay? Mucho demonio. Okay?
You know what I like? The Songs of David.
Right, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I like it. 91.
91?
Yes.
I might read that later if the spirit. But take care. Remember, you're an Israelite, eh? Don't forget you're an Israelite, okay? All right? All right, you take care, eh? You know? So she came up, you know, she's an Israelite too, man. You know, she was feeling the word, but at least she knows that these people are the devil, man. Okay? She can identify that these people, when she sees these people on this sign that I have here, that no, that's the devil, that's the wicked. Okay? Because for so long they've been hidden under the shadows, right? What they would call the shadow government, so to speak. Okay, and doing all this wickedness across the earth, funding both sides of the wars. That's why they call every war a banker's war, man. Because you have these Edomites, these old crackers, these old fucking honkies, all right, with suits on and shit, right? Controlling both sides of the war just to get money, man. All right. Let's continue, man. And it reads, shall not they rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. All right. Which means these other nations are going to turn against you, man, for all that wickedness that you've done, man. All right. They're starting to realize now, listen, man, the reason we're in this condition is because of these Edomites, man. All right? The reason our country is a third world country is because these devils came and stole everything, man. All right? That's why. Okay? You go back 2,000 years ago, there wasn't no such thing as no third world country, man. There was no such thing, man. All right? There were certain people in the country who were poor, but they even had a place to stay, man. Okay? But the majority of the country being in poverty, that's not heard of 2,000 years ago, man. Okay? And it says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. All right, so that's it. You reap what you sow, man. Okay, you spoiled all these other nations. You went, like she was speaking about Iraq, how they went up in there to steal the oil, pretending that there was they had weapons of mass destruction, all that foolishness. Okay, but they just went there to steal. Okay, so since they did that to other nations, guess what? All these other nations are going to do that to you. But especially our nation, especially the nation of Israel, all right, which is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? Because we are the children of God, man. We are the Most High's children. So he's going to avenge us more than any other nation, all right? And it reads, because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, right? How did you get this land? You got this through bloodshed, man. You just slaughtered the Native American Indians, the so-called Tainos, the Arawaks, all right? You damn near exterminated the Tainos, right? I went from like what, almost like about 1 million or somewhere around there to like 400 people. So that's called extermination, man. But you devils feel like you don't have to pay for that, man. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, when you read the Bible, he has something else to say about that, man. He said, for men's blood. All right? Because when Abel was killed by Cain, what happened, man? His innocent blood, it said his innocent blood, which was really his spirit, was crying out to the Most High. All right? To avenge him for that wickedness. You don't think when our people die, they do the same thing? When a Jake gets shot in the back from a police officer, you don't think he goes up to the Most High and complains? Of course he does, man. And guess what? The Most High is going to avenge us, man. Because we're his children. All right? And it reads, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein, man. All right, so for all that blood that you have spilt, man, speaking about you Edomites, you're going to have to pay for that. And you're going to pay for that as a nation, okay? Right now you're living deliciously, but soon you're going to be brought down lower than every other nation, all right? That's the prophecy, man, all right? Because the Most High requires that which is past, all right? Let me get Numbers 35 and 33 again. I didn't really get to go through that, but she was saying something else, all right? But that hits it on the nail. Because you Edomites feel like, you know, you did all that wickedness, nothing has happened, and that's going to be the end of it. Nah, the Most High is setting you up right now. All these prophecies that we speak about, they're coming to pass. All right? And the main prophecy is what? The implement of the microchip. All right? And also Yahweh Shai coming back in the midst of World War III to deliver the elect and destroy the armies, man. That's going to happen. All right? We have 100%, we 100% believe that will happen, man. Okay? And it reads, this is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right? So the only way to cleanse this land of the blood that was shed therein was by shedding the blood of him that shed it. Okay? And like I read, some type of blood must be paid back, or that curse will continue. All right, the curse of the earth, because there has to be a balance, man. You can't just, like I said, you can't just go around and murder people, all right, and steal their land, steal their natural resources, and nothing be repaid back to you, man. The Most High is gonna require that, man. He requires that right now. Okay, so you Edomites think you're just gonna mosey off into the sunset. That's a figment of your imagination, man. Okay, that's a figment of your imagination. You're not gonna reach 2025, man. All right, World War III is getting ready to happen, man. And once that happens, according to the prophecies, that's when the Lord is gonna come back and deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, not the whole world. He's coming to deliver us, man. Okay, the same ones he delivered from Egypt. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? The ones that you might have bywords against, man, all right? They're the ones that are Heavenly Father. They're the children of God, man, according to the Bible, all right? And it says, defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell. For the Lord dwell among the children of Israel, man. The Lord doesn't dwell amongst these other heathen, man. He dwells amongst the children of Israel. Okay? See, these Edomites like to play Israelite music. Okay? But guess what? When it comes to allowing you in their, they want you in their neighborhood, man, these Edomites be looking at you funny, man. Okay? So listen, man, the Most High, like I said, is gonna avenge the children of Israel, man. All right, for all that blood that was shed, man. Okay, Esau thinks that he got away scot-free, you know. But guess what? He's just the Most High is waiting, man. Just like when you did something wrong back in high school or whatever when you were a kid, right? My parents wouldn't just deal with me right away, man. They would wait till I'm asleep, man, in the middle of the night, okay, to turn on the lights and wake me up and scrutinize me for that, okay, which is the worst way. All right, you rather get that right away. But the Most High said He's gonna come as a thief in the night. Okay, said He's gonna come as a thief in the night. So while the wicked is just about to fill his belly, guess what? The Most High is gonna set that judgment on him. All right, this is Psalms. Get Psalms, I'll start at verse 2, man. All right. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 6. I'll get to the point. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded, man. So He's going to shoot at them suddenly. Okay, and those arrows are talking about the nuclear missiles.